record on this computer. Just do your intro again, Steve, if you didn't mind.
Right, okay. Welcome everybody. Right, you may wonder why I'm sorting this training out. Is because we've been in the business many years, and we need to update the way we were doing. You may remember the man with the suitcase walking around selling products. We moved to the catalogue, and now we're moving again online. It's the same with sponsoring. We were sending out videos. We needed a VCR to watch them. They were expensive to send out. It cost expensive to actually buy them. Then we went on to DVDs, and now we're moving on to a generation that's all online. The time we went online was because, where was I? Right. I was a bit negative when Lynn said about doing this, and she said to me a very fact is, do you answer your phone all the time when a different number comes up? Because we used to do an awful lot of work on the telephone, and I said, I'll be honest with you, I don't. If I don't know the number, I don't answer my phone. So this way we can communicate with, you can update people, and you can stay in contact with, and it's going to be a fabulous way of building this network. That is our group name and photo that we're using. Frozen.
Yeah, first one has to be done by me. Let's shoot it now.
Why set up a Facebook sponsoring group? It's somewhere safe where you can send your new prospects to look at the business. It's simple and easy to set up and maintain. Build an online prospect list. Personalize your business and build a rapport with the people that you're building in the groups. Promote the products and the opportunity success stories. You can communicate with all the members with up-to-date information. Capture your prospects in one group. Massive prospect list. Don't always join when they see the opportunity in first time. You may think back to when we were trying to send checks out individually by post or by fax. Now that was all done individually. Now you can collectively send all the information out as your business is growing, so your group sees your business is growing, and that's why, yes, they might not join the first time, but they're seeing the opportunity, and if they see your checks grow, they've got more of an interest in joining your teams.
And your own stories similar.
That's right. How to set up Facebook sponsoring group laptop PC. First of all, you've got to go to groups.
The pointer doesn't work on the TV.
It did yesterday.
Doesn't work on the screen. It works on the wall, but not on the screen.
I thought it did.
No.
Right, there we go. Right, you click on groups, which leads you to a drop-down box which says create group. How to set up your Facebook group, laptop PC. Right, name your group. Think of your name before you start this process. It's important that it's something that you're going to be using again and again and again, and wants to reflect how you look at the business. Our name is Viva MK Extra Income. Lynn's is, you'll see that on the next one.
Income opportunity.
Yeah, make sure it's a closed group. Press create. Add your sponsor and spouse. Don't add anybody else at this point, because you want to make sure that, like the training from Lisa, Fiona, it is complete, or it will be ongoing, but it wants to be attractive. And of course, your upline and your sponsor can help you put that together if you have trouble. Always choose the closed group. And there's the income. So Lynn's is Viva MK Income Opportunity, and she's added her name, and she's got closed group, and pin to shortcut, press create. Your group is created. Now, this is another thing you might want to do in advance before you actually go on and set your groups up, is to do your cover photo. It took us a little while. It needs to be pixels XY by X high, otherwise it won't accept it. It took me half an hour to appreciate this. It took me another half an hour to learn what a pixel was and where it was.
And it's going to take us the rest of the day, understand.
So when someone says it's very easy and you're an engineer, yes, I was on a drawing board. I have never done anything on a computer. So there we go. So there we are. Right, add your cover photo, images, go to Viva MK official, and you can then download what they've got, but then you can tailor it with your own photos, so it is individual to you. Don't forget to edit the images and make them. I'm getting ahead of myself. You see,
you're getting too good.
You added that in, didn't you? Yes, thank you very much. Right, and then upload photos. So if you've already done the work in advance, it's very easy to then upload it. And there's a shining example. And there's a wonderful lady on the right hand side, and she's put all of her information there, so that it makes it look attractive. Right, the next slide is where you go to edit your group settings. So you click on more, go to group settings and click.
I'll open up this page.
And opens up this page. Or the next one. That one, yes. Right. We left that blank because there wasn't anything I felt suitable in there for the sponsoring group. But what we did do is we put it in the description, what we were doing, how we were doing it, and guided them to a video to watch.
Example, if you don't mind of what you put in the description, if you can remember. Roughly?
Something along the lines, we are building a network business, moving products, was one of them.
We can have a
we didn't say sales, we said we moved products from warehouse to, which was another one. And we're looking for different types of people to help within that sphere of team building and moving products.
Thank you.
Right. This is also down in the same list. To customize your address, that's the one that links you back through to your group. You only do need to put your name in there, the name that you chose for your group, and the rest of it will happen automatically. We've spent there hours typing www. After it all cleared off, and then we realised that all they wanted was name. And it all filled in, so it's there, you know. And of course you want to change your privacy settings, and of course once again tick the box only admins on everything on that. This is a continuation of the same sheet, and once again admins there, story post approval, tick that box there.
And post approval should be ticked.
And post approval should be.
It's not on there.
That's right there. And then press save. How to promote your group to friends. Adding friends to your group. And this is where you do it. You enter their name and click add members. It will find them if they're already there or they've got their email address. Add members in the box, the right hand side, group. Put in your friend's name and then click add to group. Phone and tablet, Android, it is quicker on this because you can select multiples up to, I don't know how many now, but it's on your notes because it came up first this morning. But it's a much easier to do this, and really, and the more I'm learning about it, you need really a laptop and your phone, and you find out which is quicker to do what, and you use the right tool for the right job. So once again, click groups. That will then lead you to this. You can select from there the group, hit the plus button, which will then bring you over to create. And once again, you've got these bits that you can then close group fill out. Click edit for photograph. Adding friends from mobile is quicker and
You
easier.
need to put another click on this.
Right. Adding friends from mobile is quicker and easier. Don't add anyone until the group is built. Admin tools for settings. Edit your photograph. You can then add members and then click admin tools, which will give you this drop down setting, which when you see off post approval, that wants to be turned on. And once again here, pick a group type if you can. I don't think we did at that time because it's not really.
I don't either. I just leave it
for
blank.
network marketing. And of course, once again, it's a closed group. What to post? A welcome and introduction. Your income story, this is a major part of it. If they see what you've done, especially I earned in my first month, it's such a powerful phrase. So the training earlier today about getting a big first story, if you can. When I first got started, everyone was saying about £1 a catalogue, and we did more than that. And it was a very powerful, when I went into work, I said, there you go, you doubted it, that's what I earned in my first period. And it is a very powerful thing to do. The products and new catalogues. I'm unsure about exactly how to do all this at the moment, but as you saw earlier, people are copying, pasting, framing and putting into the sales group. There's no reason why you're not going to be able to do exactly the same in this group. Now, from my side of it, if I saw a bottle of cleaning products and all the rest of that, that's not going to excite me a great deal. But it may be some people. So put a good different selection of bedding, cleaning, this, many varying products. So it looks so a wide selection. Product videos, demonstrations. Some of our products are so good. They are so good at cleaning. The Oven Mate. Janet says you ought to put that on there, you know. What she means is I've got to go and clean the oven before and after. That's a good way. That's a good way of getting your oven cleaned. You know? Live broadcast, Michael's live broadcast. You can upload those onto the site as well. How to earn retail and team build. And the support and training. When people come into and you're trying to get them into your business, they may have never worked for themselves. All they've gone is work Monday, work to keep the seat warm till Friday, come home. They haven't had to make a decision and all they do is work. They're unsure of the support they're going to get. They're going to invest money into travelling and bits and pieces to do with the business. Now, fortunately, at the moment, the catalogues are free, and there was an excellent training of how to do your first 50 catalogues. Normally, and I think later on, we might be paying for the catalogues, but we don't know yet. And of course, in that way, people will be investing, and they'd want to know what support they've got. So you can put what support from and testimonials. Once again, it can be you, it can be people that you know, how good the training is, how good people are, and what their first test was. An example. Hi and welcome to Viva MK Opportunity. Would an extra 200 to 300 per month make a difference to your life? That is a very good value. If you put a too high a value in it, they don't believe you. Now, we all know the checks that can be had from the business, but other people, if they come in and all they know is £50, it becomes a believable amount. I'm looking for two types of people. People who would like to earn an immediate income of £200 to £300 a month, part-time, working 10 to 15 hours. I'm also looking for more ambitious people who would like to grow a team. Now, when you think about that, there are 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of people in the workplace. There's manual workers, there's office workers. So why shouldn't we show it within your business, one that you're going to train them, the fact that there are different areas of work that they can be interested in? I mean, I'm a great favour of the 3-foot rule, and I'll do a training on that at some time.
Don't worry.
At the end of the day,
you get that.
At the end of the day, there's only one question you've got to answer. because they're going to ask you, what's it all about? Now, if you can tell them that there are different levels and different bits and pieces on it, then you're more likely to sponsor people in, because you're more likely to find what they're interested in. This brand new ground floor open opportunity with a proven track record of success. There's an example of that as well. Introduced, involved for 26 years, a well-known British PLC. But you see the story bar going across of where...
That's me. Did you know Ken I had the photos in paper drawer?
I thought it was the box.
No, just describing her hair. But no.
It is like that before I straighten it.
No, I didn't know that it was.
Yeah, and really a little bit about yourself, about your team. Now, you might not have as good a story as that, but everybody has got a story. And bearing in mind, you are looking for people that have got no story at all. So no matter what you write, is going to be probably...
Can I just point out, though, that this, for time immemorial, it isn't these stories that have brought people into the business. It's back to the 200 or 300. They brought, you did in the £564 cheque, but that is my story. I have to put it as it is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We should just edit our faces onto those newspaper cuttings.
Well, obviously. Stop.
I could have long blonde hair.
Thank you, good point.
Right, sign up today is free, and the opportunity. Ground floor MLM UK and Ireland, 95 years experience. He doesn't look a day over 30. so there you go.
I might edit that bit and just put years experience.
But yes, it is. The company has got short experience, but the people that are associated with it have got multiple years.
I'm going to change that to years rather than 95 years, because it is a bit.
Work from the comfort of your own home, which is an advert that we used to run locally in our local papers. Work from home always used to get a lot of people interested. Shopping catalogue and online. Well, once again, that was a line for home shopping. 20 years ago, that was not heard of. Now it's a common name. Everyone's wanting to do home shopping. Excellent commission, up to 35%. Well, I've never seen a commission at that high in anything that we do. Within the network, it's never been that high. Team build for residual income. Full training support provided with a proven track record of success. 50 free catalogues when you register, plus a further 100 catalogues with the Christmas catalogue. That will probably go back to 150 once we finish with the Christmas catalogue. The products. Products. How many products will be in the range? Well, that's growing all the time. I think Tracy knows exactly what it's like trying to put a catalogue together and trying to put the products together.
You,
and I think she deserves a real good round of applause for what she has done. Absolutely marvellous. And it's not and what a company has done, I think, is very, very good. So what will the range consist of? Well, that's growing all the time. Yes, they're showing a lot of bottles there now, but we also know we've got duvet covers, we've got a lot more sexier items.
Like the fan jams.
Yeah.
Team fan jams.
We're getting at the chamber party.
Exactly. But these are your core products, and the fact that they're not tested on animals, people are reading more and more into the green side of the business. So the more you can put on your group, the more you're not going to get asked the questions.
They're also ozone friendly because they're squeezy bottles.
That's right.
That's right. Yes.
And that's got nice products on it, because you know that that was done a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Obviously, you have the more pretty products in it.
Can I just add something as well?
Yeah.
I know certain ones of my customers like the fact that it's British as well.
Yes.
And that they're British manufactured.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really big selling point.
Yes, well, that's a good point to be aware of.
A product video, a stain remover, or other products that you can actually show how you're using them, demonstrates the products a lot better. They've always said for years ago, if you demonstrate a product or put the product in somebody else's hand are more likely to buy than just being shown a product. When you go, like you did with your Kirby days, you know, once they actually felt the product, moved the product, held the product, you've got a far better chance of selling the product than you have just by showing.
It's called the puppy dog close. Once you've got a puppy in your hand, you don't want to give it back.
Yeah, exactly. Retail with catalogues online or using social media. Now, as Janet said, when we were at our caravan in Norfolk, we were playing with this a little bit. We weren't really understanding exactly what we were doing. So Janet did something and put some pictures up and that lot. Within a short space of time, we'd got an order. We didn't even know what we were doing. I put an advert in this.
What kind of advert was it? With food swearing?
Yeah, exactly.
How did you describe the advert though? Just to let the audience know. Without the sweary word.
I can't remember.
Well, we just used, he said it was a really rubbish advert.
Oh, yeah. It began with C. But anyway, it was a really bad advert. I mean, not one that I would have ever put on a paper or something. We just tried it out and sent it off. Got 3 leads from it. I thought, very quickly as well. And we only posted it into a couple of groups. I thought, well, if I put a decent advert and posted it into more groups, which we're still building on, what will we get from that? And of course, we asked Lynn, and of course, she said, look, 100 leads a day. So, well, that will keep us busy. And of course, later on, you've got the autoresponder, which will then also do the answering for you to begin with. So if you've got 100 leads and you can put an autoresponder to that, you can then follow up personally, but at least they will get something.
Yeah.
There was 53 catalogues. We've done that, didn't we?
It's
You're
a
up to
bit of repetition,
35%.
obviously.
Back in the market. I won't tell you also well, it's only between us friends, isn't it? But
Yeah, it's all between us and another 1,000 people that's going to watch the videos over the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Because I actually looked at the retail as a punishment for not building the business. Now, other people have a totally different view on that. You know, they love the retail. I didn't come into it. I came into it to build a network. So if anyone was trying to push the products to me, of interest, you agree that you've got to move products to build the business. You can't do it without. But that's why a balance on your group of products and team building and that is essential. Proven track record of success of the industry, selling online, simple system, record, sell, Facebook and social media. Team building. From mid-August, where we're here, aren't we? And we have a plan. Viva and that's other business. Team building for massive profit. Now, this is what I was interested in, residual income. So, I mean, how many people here can write books or sing songs? I heard you singing.
So you know that I can sing, but I've chosen to
that is where other people see the royalty residual incomes coming from. So if you can't write books or can't sing songs, you might as well do this, you see.
Writing a bestseller. Anybody can write a book. Writing a bestseller is the truth.
That's right, that is. Yes. So this sort of is what excited me really in business. The business is all about helping people to make money. The more people you help to make money, the more you will make. The more people help to make money, the more.
That's good up to my story, that one, obviously.
Yeah. Help enough people to do what they want and you will be rich. What is the definition of rich? It varies between people. My definition of rich is when you've got more coming in than going out. Because there's an awful lot of people that don't think they are rich. But I tell you what, there's a lot of people out there with more money going out than coming in. So my definition of rich, is more money coming in than going out. See my story. Full training and support given, proven track record of success. Support and training, a one-to-one training from the person who introduced you into the business. That is quite fundamental, really, because at least they know that you're not going to be left and in the dark, or you're not going to be signed up and just left. They do know that you are going to.
Hi guys.
Come in.
Chair of it.
Well, there's one out there. Bring some chairs. You said that off.
Quite good that the kids come in. That's handy.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, no,
everybody.
no,
No, we knew you had that thing on, don't you worry. Glad you're here.
You're not going to want me to start again, are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
Hey, start again.
You've got another one to do tomorrow. Anyway, there we are.
We'll pick it up on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
But it's not on live because for various reasons, but I will be getting the videos on the Facebook.
You'll find out in about 5 minutes.
People also need that they are going to have support, and when they see that you are a one-to-one person, that you will be helping them and training them, will give them confidence to join your business. Monthly hotel trainings and broadcasts live on Facebook groups. There's more now available than we've ever had to stay in contact with your groups. Now, I know I said I was a dinosaur, but I can see the
You
huge
can see it.
advantage of using this system, because we spent years and years running around trying to do one-on-one trainings, whereas now you can do a training online and you can reach all your members, all your teams so much easier.
It's amazing.
The
You've just become
YouTube
a
training and
computer
playlists.
source.
So,
You're a computer source.
yes, I'm a computer source. Yes, I'm what is it, a PowerPoint virgin as well. I didn't realise that was that many virgins in Luton, but we've had few today. We've had a few today, haven't we? We've had a few today. And, but there we go. Edit number 26. But there we go. Much more. How to promote your groups. Now you have your online prospecting group up and running. Everybody who responds to your adverts, send them to the group. You want to first share it with your friends and family on your Facebook pages and groups or whatever that is.
All right, with you. I should edit that. All right, with.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you go to your friends and family first, they're the ones that are generally going to give you more support, or they're not bothered.
Yeah, I meant
And-
friends and family with Facebook. You should try and get them in there as well.
Yeah.
If you update your status, they get told that you've done something new, you've started a new business.
Yeah.
And then when you add them to your group, you can send a note with them saying, you know that I've just done this, have a look.
Yeah, that's very good.
Definitely.
You need to let people know about your group and actively promote it. You need to, if you're in business, who wouldn't actively promote what you are doing all the time? Message friends and family. Well, I certainly did that when the new business started. Everybody on my phone got a message. It locked on your phone up a bit, you know, and I know now you've only meant to do certain number of at the time, but
Which is why if you do it on your status,
Mm.
they all see it.
yeah, you see, status
Still
now.
want to do one at a time though.
Yeah,
That's
status,
why
yeah.
it's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, I've recently started my own work from home business. Or you can phrase that how you want. Work from
Just an
home
example.
has been around a long time. I have recently started my internet active business. I have recently started, you know, whatever you like. I have added you to my team building group and have a look around. If you're interested, please let me know. I can ask a favour, add some of your friends to the group. Asking people in your family and friends is not necessarily easy. You'll be surprised how many people will give you a family and friends name so they don't have to come in. Which is
That's a good point. That's why
it
we
is, yeah.
used to get referrals and direct sales for that reason. I don't want to buy, so here's 20 names.
In another network, we used to have to take a small book round and sit with people until they either fell asleep or gave you an order, but they wouldn't come into the business. But they were happy for you to come round and buy your products. So that's the way we built a customer base in that business. Maybe interested in looking at some of the income opportunities. There we are.
Obviously need to edit that.
Post on your wall in your business groups.
I should say and in the
And
business
in the
groups.
business group, yeah. Viva MK income opportunity. You see how often Lynn's name has come up in what she's done here, which is why it's so important that you sit down and really do decide what name you're going to use, because you're going to be using that again and again and again and again. That's the end.
That's it. Well done. That was fantastic. Well done.
Oh, you're flying now.
But do you feel I just used Steve and Janet as a wee guinea pig for this question. Let me just okay, share screen. I just want to stop recording.
I forgot a phrase, Lynn.
What was your
I
wee
was going
phrase?
to end it with, I hope this has been as much use to you as it has been to me.
Woohoo!
How about that?
That's excellent. Well done. Give a
Yeah,
big clap,
good
everybody.
Dinosaurs are eagle.